it's Catherine. This video is fulfilling a lot of your wishes actually. Got a lot of requests to feature how I find my music. A lot of you are watching my vlog channel where I do a lot of time lapses with music, and it's always stuff that you guys were wondering where I get it. I do have a playlist of all of that, but this video is going to be how I actually find the songs that I use in my videos that I listen to during the summer, since we all have a lot more time to be listening to music on road trips and driving, and just in summer in general you have a lot more time. So trying to make sure you guys all have the best fresh new music to listen to. So method number one that I recommend to find new music is probably the most unusual / underrated, and that is while you're shopping, especially in clothing stores, like women's clothing stores. They have some really cool music. I know for sure like H&M definitely has some alternative music, obviously like Urban Outfitters. I've even gone to Loft and have gotten some really great stuff. You just Shazam it or SoundHound it, any app that just finds music, and that's the way I get a lot of new music. Is, you know, anything that I like listening to in stores is generally something upbeat, fun for summer that you can plug into your playlists. Method number two, once you find those songs, those new songs through shopping or whatnot, you need to be using a Spotify, and I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but like if you're looking for new fresh music that isn't like what you've been listening to or is, you know, expanded from what you listen to, Spotify is the #1 way to do that. It's just the best way to store your music. So once you start collecting the songs you like, Spotify Premium, at least if you pay that student price or if you get, you know, a trial of it, it will take those songs you've been listening to and create a whole new Discover playlist, which I'm sure a lot of you are using already, but if you aren't, that's the best way, like top out of this whole video way to find the music you like, is to get unique songs that you like already. Once you listen to those a lot, it'll compile the playlist for you, and that way every single week you have brand new music that you most likely had never heard before and have only ever not liked like a few songs off my Discover playlist. It's usually a really good algorithm to find that, so recommend that you start plugging in all of your favorite songs to Spotify so that it can start generating that list for you. So that was method number two. Number three, if you're on the Spotify route, really go to the new music page, like browse new music. A lot of times I will not even know like a new album came out, a new artist featured a new EP, even if it's only 3 songs. Again, those are some things you want to start listening to so that it starts generating music more like that. Method number 4, this isn't necessarily like new music, but it is music that you might not have been listening to before, so new in that respect, if that makes sense. But a lot of times I will use Pandora, and Pandora doesn't usually generate like new stuff all the time, like most recent music, but if you're looking for oldies, like, you know, 2000s throwbacks or like 80s or even like 50s I've listened to a lot, Pandora is the best way to do that, since you might not have like the fullest archive. It'll pull up stuff you don't even remember yourself, and again, you can always grab those, throw them to Spotify, and continue on that track. Number 5, just shy of Spotify Discover, SoundCloud is an amazing source of new music. A lot of times that is where I get my music, and unfortunately most of that stuff is so like original and underground that it's not even on Spotify, so you really just have to listen to it off of SoundCloud. So make an account, and once you get started listening to one artist, you can go on their page, see what they post, go to those people and follow all those people, like, because people usually are kind of like reposting, reblogging music, so you can always follow that like that. I will link a bunch of those to get you started down below, just a few different styles of like classic SoundCloud music. But once you get started on one song, it'll just autoplay the next in a series, even if it's not the same artist. So a lot of times I'll click play on one song and go on to here, I'll get working on something else, another tab on my laptop, and then I'll realize it's gone on like 10 songs from there. I'm in a totally different artist, totally different song, but it's something I really like. So SoundCloud is a great way to find music that like not a ton of people are listening to, but still super original and definitely fresh and new. Method number either 5 or 6, pretty sure this is 6, but it is the last one regardless, is chill music playlists on YouTube. There are like so many channels making videos to lots of new music. Generally it's like either in like the chill trap style, or it's like in like Casey Neistat vlog style. So I'll link a bunch of those down below that you can listen to. Those are really great if you don't want to, you know, consistently like make yourself a playlist. They'll usually stick to one playlist that lasts like an hour long, and that way you're just covered if you want to listen to that while you're chilling in your room or while you're like in the park or something. Those are some more songs that might not necessarily be on Spotify, they might just be on SoundCloud or YouTube, so you can just stick to that one platform and play it all the way through. I'll have my personal Spotify playlist of all the music I'm continuously adding to be put into my vlogs and a bunch of other stuff down below. Those are all of my tips for today. I really hope you enjoyed, that you find yourself at least a couple new songs to click into for the next week or so. And then those will sort of roll on to the coming weeks in the summer. If you have more video ideas you'd like to see me put on this channel, leave those down below. But if not, thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time, and Katherout.